Well, just in English. Just in English. Catholic school, the grade girl was very bad. And it was just like bland. It's like, should we have anyone else? Like, no. Huh? There's a bunch of the class. No, the guys are was like, oh dear. We always forget. We call back in France and still.
pronounced it to you trippingly on the tongue.
But if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Do not saw the air with your hands thus, but use all gently.
For in the very tempest, torrent, and as I might say, whirlwind of passion, you must acquire or beget temperance that may give it smoothness.
It offends me to the soul to hear robust or period padded fellow tear a passion to tatters. It's very rags. All to split the ears of the groundlings who, for the most part, are incapable of nothing but dumb shows and noise.
Out, Herod, pray you avoid it.
We warrant your honor, sir.
But be not too tame, neither. Let your own discretion be your guide. Suit the word to the action and the action to the word, with the special observance that you overstep not the boundary of nature. For anything so overdone is for the purpose of playing, whose end, both at first and now, is, as it were, to hold a mirror up to nature. So virtue, her own image, scorn, her own feature, and the very age and fabric of time, his own form and pressure.
Now this overdone, or come tardy off, though it make the unskillful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve. The censure of the which you must overweigh a whole theatre of others.
Oh, there be players I have seen play.
And praise others.
And that,
Not to speak it profanely, that neither having the accent of Christian, nor the gait of Christian, pagan, nor man, have so strutted and bellowed that I have thought some of nature's journeymen had made men and not made them well. They imitated humanity so abominably.
But I hope we have reformed that indifferently with us, sir.
Oh, reform it altogether.
And let those that play your clowns speak no more than is set down for them.
for there will be those of them that will themselves laugh, set on some barren quantity of spectators to laugh too.
Though, in the meantime, some necessary question of the play be then to be considered.
That's villainous and shows a most pitiful ambition in the fool that uses it.
Go to, make you ready!
Thank you.
What ho! Horatio! Here, my sweet lord, at your service. Horatio, thou art e'en as just a man as e'er my conversation coped withal. Oh, my dear sir. Nay, do not think I flatter, for what advancement may I hope from thee, that no revenue has but thy good spirits to feed and clothe thee? Dost thou hear? Since my dear soul was mistress of her choice, and could of men distinguish, her selection hath sealed thee for herself. And blessed are those whose blood and judgment are so well commingled that they are not a pipe for fortune's fingers to sound what stop she please. Give me that man that is not passion's slave, and I will wear him in my heart's core, nay, in my heart of hearts, as I do thee. Oh, something too much of this.
There's a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told you of my father's death. I prithee, if thou seest that at the foot, even by the very cunning of her soul, observe mine uncle. If his occult guilt does not itself kennel in one speech, it is a damned ghost that we have seen, and my imagination is as foul as falcon stithy. Prithee, give him heedful note, for I mine eyes will rivet to his face, and after we shall both our judgments join in censure of his seeming.
They're coming to the play!
Oh, I must be idle!
Get you a place!
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent in faith. Of the chameleon's dish, I eat the ear, promise crammed.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, not mine now.
Ходи до мене, Hamlet, sit by me.
Oh, no, mother. Here's metal more attractive.
My fist still hopping on my daughter.
Lady, may I lay upon your lap?
No, my lord.
I mean, may I lay my head upon your lap?
Aye, my lord.
Did you think I meant country matters?
I think nothing, my lord.
Ah, that's a fine thought to lay between a maid's legs.
Is my lord?
Nothing.
You are married, my lord.
Who? Me?
I, my lord.
Oh, God, you're only chit maker. What's a man to do but be married? I mean, look how cheerfully my mother looks and my father dead within these 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis twice 2 months, my lord.
Oh, gone that long and not forgotten yet. Huh. Well, then there's hope a great man's memory may outlive his life half a year.
You are not. I'll mock the play.
Сьогодні вам послужимо, зі сцени вас розважимо, трагедію покажемо.
Is this the prologue or poesy of a ring?
'Tis brief, my lord.
As woman's love.
Full 30 times Amphibious car got round, Neptune salt wash, and Tellus orbit ground, and 30,000 moons with borrowed sheen around the world have times 1230s been, since the love of hearts and harmony in your hands unite conjuncture in more secret bands. Такій любові цілих 30 років світіло дивувалося б високі. Та ось біда, щось ти цілком ослаб. І це мене гнетить, хіба б могла інакше я. Однак тебе, мій пане, хай ця твоя гризота не дістане. Бо що палкиша жінка у коханні, то страх і туга у ній більш закланні. Моя любов, ти знаєш над усе, і страх співмірний бідну душу все. Лиш ті, що люблять так, як я, готові тривогу перебільшити в любові. Тобі я вірю, бо заприсягла ж ти, але властиво людям помилятись. Ти зараз віриш, доживеш вдовою, але ця віра згасне, ой, слідом за мною. Перестань! Не треба! Нова любов – це зрада, що до неба волала! Адже вийти заміж вдруге – це вбити ще раз! Ох, це межа наруги. Страшні слова! Я відпочив би мило від цих розмов. Отож, якби лишила мене самого... Повійся з нами, хай зло ніколи не стоїть між нами.
Madam, how like you this play?
They're letting us protest too much, methinks.
Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offense in it?
No, they do but jest, poison and jest. No offense in the world.
What do you call the play?
The Mousetrap. It is a knavish piece of work. But what of that, your majesty, and we that have free souls, it touches us not.
You are keen, my lord, you are keen.
Oh, it would cost you a groaning to take off my edge.
Gedankenschwarz, giftwirksam, Hände fertig. Gelegene Zeit, kein Wesen gegenwärtig. Du schnöder Saft aus mitterrechtem Kraut, dreifach vom Fluche Hekates betraut, auf dass dein Zauber, deine große Schärfe sich sogleich auf dies gesunde Leben werfe.
He poisons him in the garden for his estate. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the lard of his wife.
The king rises.
Half-ways, my lord.
Give over the play.
Give me some light. Away.
More light!
Licht.
Graciously!
Licht.
To a nunnery go.
Graciously,
Let us drink and dear go weep the heart of God and play. For some must watch while some must weep to run the world away.
Oh, give me a fellowship and a crier, players!
It's belief
Very well, my lord.
upon the talk of the poisoning.
I can very well note him.
Oh, come! Some music! Come! The requires! Come! Some music!
The queen, your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, hath sent me to you.
Oh, you are welcome.
If it shall please you to make me a wholesome answer.
Sir, I cannot
What, my lord?
give you a wholesome answer. My wit is diseased. But to the matter, my mother, you say?
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed.
We should have been. Was she 10 times our mother? Have you any further trade with us?
My lord, you once did love me.
And so, I do still. By these pickets and steers, will you play upon this? Oh, will you play upon this pipe?
My lord, I cannot.
I pray you.
Believe me, I cannot.
I beseech you.
I know no touch of it.
It is as easy as lying. Govern these vintages with your pickers and steers. Give it breath with your mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, here are the stops.
I have not the skill.
Why? Look you now, how unworthy a thing you make of me. You would play upon me. You would seem to know my stops. You would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass. And there's much music and lovely voice in this little organ, and yet you cannot make it speak. Splat! Do you think I'm easier to be played on than a pipe? Though you can fret us, you cannot play upon us. Leave us, friend! Leave us!
My lord. My lord, the queen would speak to you and presently.
Do you see on the cloud that almost in shape like a camel?
Ah, but the mass. It's like a camel indeed.
You think it's like a weasel?
Oh yeah, it's backed like a whistle.
Or like a whale?
Very like a whale.
Then I come to my mother by and by. I will come by and by.
I will say so.
By and by is easily said. 'Tis now! It's the very witching time of night where churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes out contagion to this world.
Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on.
Soft. Now to our mother.
O heart, lose not thy nature. Let never ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. Let me be cruel.
Not unnatural.
I will speak daggers to her.
But use none.
My tongue and soul in this be hypocrites. How in my words soever she be shent, to give them seals, never my soul consent.
My offense is rank. It smells to heaven. It hath the primal eldest curse upon it. A brother's murder. Pray can I not? Though inclination be as sharp as will, and if I could, what form of prayer could serve my turn? Forgive me my foul murder, that cannot be. I'm still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder, my crown, mine own ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and retain the offense. In the corrupted currents of this world, offenses, gilded hand may shove by justice, and oft buys out the law, but it is not so above. There the action lies in its true nature. What then? What rests? Try what repentance can. And yet, what can it when one cannot repent? Help, angels! Make us a bow stubborn knees and heart with strings of steel. Be soft as sinews as the newborn babe. All may be well.
Jaka możliwość? Тут час молитви нехайно тут. І він собі на небо без перешкод. Оце та помста. That will be scared. A villain kills my father, and for that I, his sole son, do the same villain sent to heaven? Oh. That is higher end celery, not revenge. He took my father grossly, full of bread, with all his crimes brought blown as flush as May. And how his audit stands, who knows, save heaven. Shiftos animals! Am I then revenged to take him in the purging of his soul, when he is fit and seasoned for his passage? No. Up, sword, and know thou a more horrid hand. When he is drunk, asleep, or in his rage, or in the incestuous pleasure of his bed, and gaming, swearing over about some act that has no relish of salvation in it. Then trip him, that his heels may kick in heaven, and that his soul may be as damned and black as hell whereto it goes. Czekaj, mać. My mother stays. This physic but prolongs thy sickly days.
My words fly up, but my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go.
Pray you be round with him. Withdraw, I hear him coming.
Mati! Now, Mati! What's the matter?
Ty дуже тяжко кривдиш тата.
Dear Mati, you have my father much offended.
Ця відповідь цілком безглузда.
Go, you question with an idle tongue.
Що сталося? Чого ти хочеш, Гамлет?
Що? What's the matter now?
Забув? Хто я така?
No, by the rood, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and, would it were not so, you are my mother.
Як така інших говорять з тобою?
Sit you down. Shall not budge. You go not till I sit you up a glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
Мені вже страшно, що будеш ти робити. Thou wilt not murder me. Help. Help! Help!
How now? How that? Get for a jacket!
I'm slain! Ну що ти наробив? What house out now?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Як можна так засліплювати? Жахливо!
Jacqueline, talk a bloody deed! Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
Що убити короля is killing king?
Aye, lady, 'twas my word.
Thou red rash intruding fool, I took thee for thy better.
Leave wringing of your hands. Peace! Sit you down. Let me wring your heart, for so shall it be made of penetrable stuff.
Що саме я зробила, щоб ти ось так от сміх шаліти?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue a hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as thus oaths.
Що це за вчинок? What act?
Look here, upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See what the grace was seated on this brow. The period's curls, the front of Jove himself, and I like Mars to threaten and command. A combination and a form indeed, where every god that seemed to set his seal to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look now, what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother! Have you eyes? Huh? Now it's Ivashi! You cannot call it love? For at your age, the heyday in the blood is tame. It's humble and waits upon a judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Oh, shame. Where's that blush?
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Мене ти змусив глянути у глиб душі моєї. Найбрудніші плями вже не відмити.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an enseamed bed, stewed in corruption, honeyed in making love over the nasty stuff.
Ані слова більше! Твої слова для мене як ножі, no more! Світ Гамлет, no!
Cut off my hand! A murderer and a villain! A king of shreds
No more!
patches! Save me and hover over me with your wings you have in the guards!
О, Господи, він божевільний, he's well.
Do not forget, Hamlet. This visitation is but to that almost blundered purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. I'll step between her and her fighting soul. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Зі мною. А от with you, це я спитати мушу. Ти дивишся в нікуди, розмовляєш з повітрям, дикий погляд, а волосся сторчма на голові, як полк піхоти з сурмою, раптом схоплений у бійну. Куди ти дивишся? Що бачиш?
Upon him, do not look upon him.
Ні, ну, кому це ти говориш, кому?
Вам хіба не видно?
Nothing at all, ну, тобто видно все, що видно.
No, did you nothing here?
Окрім нас двох нікого, ourselves.
Why, look you there, look how it steals away. My father in his habit as he lived. It is not madness that I've uttered, Mother. Mother, for love of grace, confess yourself to heaven. Repent what's past. Avoid what is to come.
Мені ти навпіл розриваєш серце. My heart in twain.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it and lift the purer with the other half. Good night. But go not to my uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have it not. Refrain tonight, and that shall lend a kind of easiness to the next abstinence. The next, more easy.
Again, good night. For the same Lord, I do repent and will answer well the death that I gave him. Therefore, once more, good night.
For the same Lord, I do repent and will answer well for the death I gave him. So again, good night. I must be cruel only to be kind.
Be thou shalt. If words be made of breath and breath of life, I have no life to breathe. What thou hast said to me.
I must to England. You know that?
Well, I had forgot. It's all concluded on.
There's letters sealed. And my two schoolfellows, whom I will trust like I will adders band, they bear the mandate. Let it work. For 'tis the sport to have the engineer hoist with his own petard, and it shall go hard. But I will delve 1 yard below their minds, and blow them at the moon.
This man shall set me packing. I'll lug his guts into the neighbor room. Mother, good night. Indeed, this counselor is most still, most secret, and most grave, who was in life a secret, prating knave. Come, sir, to draw toward an end with you. Good night, mother!
Dobrá nič. Mamo. What have you done, my lord, with the dead body?
You must tell us where it is!
You will not believe it!
Believe what?
That I can give you your counsel and not my own!
Besides to be demanded by a sponge.
Take you me for a sponge, my lord.
Ja, mein Herr, der des Königs Gunst und Geld und Macht saugt. Und wenn braucht, was du gesammelt, dann braucht euch nur zu quetschen. Und Schwamm, du bist wieder trocken.
I understand you not, my lord.
I'm glad of it.
My lord, you must tell us where the body is and go with us to the king.
The body is with the king. Ah! But the king is not with the body. The king is the thing.
The thing, my lord?
Oh, for nothing. Repeat him.
High thoughts
And all laughter.
How dangerous is it that this man goes loose? Yet we cannot put the strong law on him, for he's loved of the distracted multitude, who look not with their judgment, but with their eyes. And I will have befallen.
Where the dead body is bestowed, my lord, we cannot get from him.
Where is he?
Without, my lord, guard it to know your pleasure.
Bring him before us.
Oh, Marcellus, bring in my lord.
Hamlet. Where is Polonius?
At supper.
At supper. Where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten. A certain political unification of worms I eat at him.
Your worm is your only pyre for dead. We fight all creatures else to fight us.
And we fed ourselves for the maggots.
Your fat king and your lean beggar is but variable service. 2 dishes, but to 1 table.
And that's the end.
Alas.
Einer kann fischen mit dem Wurm, der von einem König gegessen hat, und den Fisch verzehren, der den Wurm fraß.
What dost thou mean by this?
Нічого, крім того, що король може препрямувати кишками жебрака.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven! Send hither to see if your messenger finds him not there.
Seek him at the other place yourself.
But indeed, if you find him not within this month,
You will notice him as you go up the stairs into the lobby.
Go, seek him there.
You will stay until you come.
Hamlet, this deed for thine especial safety, which we do tender, as we do dearly grieve for that which thou hast done, must send thee with fiery quickness, therefore prepare thyself for England.
Good!
So is it if thou knewst our purposes.
I see a chariot that sits there.
Farewell, dear mother.
Thy loving father, Hamlet.
My mother. Mother and father are man and wife.
Man and wife are one flesh, and so my mother.
Come, for England!
To England!
Yes! Follow him at foot. This hates tonight. And England, if my love thou holdst at aught, deliver the present death of Hamlet. For like the hectic in my blood he rages. Until this be done, my joys have ne'er begun.
Marcellus, whose powers are these?
They are of Norway, sir,
How purposed, I pray you?
against some part of Poland.
Who commands them?
The nephews of old Norway, Fortinbras.
Goes it against the main of Poland or against some frontier?
Truly to speak, with no addition, they go to gain some little patch of land that have no profit in it but the name. To pay 5 ducats, 5, would not farm it, nor will it yield to Norway or the Poles.
Why?
Rank or rate, should it be sold in fee.
Then the Polacks will never defend it.
It's already garrisoned, sir.
2,000 souls and 20,000 ducats will not debate the question to the straw. I humbly thank you, sir.
Will you please go, my lord?
Go a little before, I'll be with you straight.
God be with you.
How occasions do inform against me and spur my dull revenge?
What is a man if his chief good and market of his time but to sleep and feed?
Beast, no more. Але все-таки Господь надав нам усвідомлення у часі. Але ж зробив це не для того, щоб розум сам себе заколисав.
And godlike reason to fast in us unused.
Now, whether it be bestial oblivion or some craven scruple of thinking too precisely on the event, a thought which courted had but 1 part wisdom and ever 3 parts coward. I do not know why yet I live to say.
I do not know why yet I live to say.
I do not know why yet I live to say
This
things
to do, since I have cause and will and strength
Beispiele, platt wie Erde, mahnen, so dieses Heer, voll Kraft und Macht, geführt von einem jungen, zarten Prinzen, der gebläht, couragiert und Himmelstürmen dem ungewissen Ausgang Fratzen schneidet.
Готовий наражатися на втрати, на примхи долі, на непевність битви. І
Rightly
все.
to be great is not to still without great argument, but greatly to find the quarrel in a straw when honor's at the stake.
How stand we then, that have a final murder, a mother slain, and excitements of our reason and our blood, and let all sleep?
Well, to our shame, we see the imminent death of 20,000 men, що маршем ідуть на смерть заради честі, слави, міражів, заради кусня землі, який не вартує нічого.
From this time forth, our thoughts be bloody, or be nothing worth.
Or be nothing worth.
Or be nothing worth.
Wir waren noch nicht einmal 2 Tage auf See, als ein kriegerisch gekleideter Pirat uns verfolgte. Als wir merkten, dass wir zu langsam segeln, zeigten wir notgedrungen Tapferkeit. In dem Handgemenge geriet ich auf das andere Schiff. In dem Moment verließ uns unser Schiff. Ich war der einzige Gefangene, aber sie behandelten mich gut. Sie wussten auch warum. Ich sollte mich revanchieren. Bring diesen Brief zum König und dann komm so schnell du kannst zurück, als würdest du den Tod fliehen. Ich kann dir Dinge sagen, die dir die Sprache verschlagen werden. Marcellus wird dir berichten, wo ich bin. Rosenkranz und Güldenstern halten Kurs auf London. Von ihnen habe ich euch viel zu erzählen. Lebe wohl!
From him.
Hamlet! Horatio! We were 2 days old at sea, a pirate... of very warlike appearance gave us chase. Finding ourselves too slow of sail, we put on a compelled valor, and in the grapple I boarded the pirate. Pirates! On the instant they got clear of our ship, so I alone became their prisoner. They have dealt with me like thieves of mercy, these pirates. Pirates! But they know what they do. I am to do the pirates a good... Pirates! Let the king have the letters I have sent, and repair thou to me with as much speed as thou wouldst fly death. I have words to speak in thine ear will make thee dumb. Marcellus will bring thee where I am. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern hold their course for England. Of them I have much to tell thee. Farewell, pirates.
Oh, Horatio.
Your son is safe arrived in Denmark. Even now I received this letter from him, whereas he writes how he escaped the danger and the subtle treason the king had plotted. He will relate the circumstance in full.
Then I perceive there is a treason in his looks that seem to sugar or his tyranny. But I will choose and please him for a time, for murderous minds are always jealous. Oh, but no, not you, Horatio, where he is.
Yes, madam. And he hath appointed me to meet him on the east side of the city tomorrow morning.
Oh, well, not good, Horatio, and with all command being a mother's care to him, beat him a while. Be wary of his presence, lest that he fail and that he goes about.
Madam, make no doubt of that. I think by this the news be come to court. He is arrived. Observe the king. And you shall find, Hamlet being here, things fell not to his mind.
But what became of Guildenstern and Rosencrantz?
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Oh, thanks be to heaven for blessing of the prince. Horatio, Once again, I take my leave with 1,000 mothers' blessings to my son.
Madam, farewell.
And you, Bremer.
From Hamlet.
Hamlet.
High and mighty.
Mighty.
You shall not set naked on your kingdom.
Naked.
Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes.
Kingly eyes.
When I shall first begging you pardon thereon to recount the occasion of my sudden and most strange return. Hamlet.
Laertes, Hamlet comes back. What wouldst thou do to show thyself thy mother's child in deeds more than words?
I'll slit his throat in the church.
Revenge should have no bounds.
Oh, royal favorite, where Caesar order does not near halt, no leisure baited your head should be cut off. Ist möglich? Did Rosencrantz and Guildenstern know of this?
Und sie waren scharf auf diesen Job. They are not near my conscience. Ihr Schatten hat nur mit ihrer Kriecherei zu tun.
Why, what a king is this?
Ein Königsmörder, Schänder meiner Mutter, popped in between the election and my hopes.
It must be shortly known to him. Aus England wird man ihn bald wissen lassen.
Ja, bald schon. The interim is mine.
Has this fellow no feeling for his business that he sings at grave making?
Whose grave is this, sirrah?
Mine, sir.
I think it'd be thine, for thou liest in it.
No. You lie out on it, sir, and therefore it is not yours. For my part, I do not lie in it, and yet it is mine.
Thou dost lie in it. To be in it and say it is thine, it's for the dead, not for the quick, therefore thou liest.
'Tis a quick lie, sir. To be like again, from me to you.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman then?
For none, neither.
Who is to be buried in it?
One that was a woman, sir. But rest herself, she's dead.
How long hast thou been a grave maker?
Of all the days in the year, I came to that day that our last king Hamlet overcame potting grass.
How long is that since?
Cannot you tell that? Every fool can tell that. It was the very day that young Hamlet was born. He that is met and sent into England.
Oh. Why was he sent into England?
Why? Because he was met. He shall recover his wits there. Or, if he do not, it's not great matter there.
Why?
It will not be seen in him there. The other men are as mad as he.
How came he mad?
Very, very strange of this sea.
Oh, how stranger live.
Fair, even with losing his wits there.
Upon what ground?
The Shodurny. Here, in Denmark.
How long must a man lie in the earth ere he rot?
Це дуже цікава історія. Іноді буває, що люди пролежать тільки рок. Ті, хто такі були несильні на землі. Зараз така нова кон'юнктура пішла. Але, в принципі, буває, що клієнти можуть протриматись 7 або 8 років. І тоді такий вже клієнт мені подобається. Here is the skull now. This skull has lain in the earth 23 years.
Whose was it?
Whose do you think it was?
I know not.
Такий вже брудний тип. Якось вилив мені на голову пляшку рейнського віна. This same skull was Yorick's skull. The king's just.
This.
Even that.
Let me see. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest and most excellent fancy. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times. And now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. Oh, my God rises at it. Here hang those lips I've kissed, I know not how oft. Where be your jibes now, your gambols, your songs, your flushes of merriment that we're wont to set a table on a raw? Now, get you to my lady's chamber. Tell her, let her paint an inch thick. To this favor she must come. Make her laugh at that. Put soft aside. Aside. The king is coming. The queen, the courtiers. Who is this they follow? And with such maimed rites, this must betoken the corpse they follow did with desperate hand fordo its own life.
What ceremony else?
Laertes!
What ceremony else?
Her obsequies has been as far enlarged as we have warranty. Her death was doubtful. And, but at great command oversways the order, she showed the ground unsanctified been lodged.
Must no more be done?
No more be done. We should profane the service of the death to sing a requiem and such rest to her as to peace departed souls.
Where in the earth, and from fair and unpolluted flesh may violets spring. I tell thee, churlish priest, a ministering angel should my sister be, while thou liest howling.
What? The fair Ophelia!
There is a willow, grows askant the brook, shows his hoary leaves in the glassy stream. There with fantastic garlands did she make crowflowers, nettled daisies, and long purples that liberal shepherds give a grosser name, but our cold maids do dead men's fingers call them. There with pendant boughs, her crowned weeds clamoring to hang, an envious sliver broke, when down her weedy trophies and herself fell in the weeping brook.
Вона упала в річку, і понесла її вода сукні всі навколо, як хвіст русалчий. Так вона і справді русалкою здавалася. Співала. Це, однак, тривала геть недовго. І врешті одяг так обважнів, що потягнув її на дно, урвавши спів. Sweet, to the sweet farewell. Хотіла я, щоб ти була моя невісткою за Гамлетом. І от, нешлюбну ложу я тобі готую. Труну.
Leave off the earth of violence, until I've held her in my arms once again. Now pile the dust upon the quick and the dead.
What is he? Whose grief bears such an emphasis? This is I, Hamlet, the Dane!
Devil take thy soul!
Hamlet! My Ophelia! I loved Ophelia, not 40,000 brothers, with all their quantity of love, make up my son!
What wouldst thou do for her? God's blood, show me what thou do. Wouldst weep? Wouldst fight? Wouldst fast? Wouldst tear thyself? Eat a crocodile? I'll do it!
Hear you, sir! I loved you ever, but 'tis no matter. Let Hercules himself do what he may. The cat will mew, and the dog will have his day.
The dog will have his day.
Our indiscretion sometimes serves us well when our deep plots do fall. And that should learn us. There is a divinity shapes our ends. Rough hew them how we will.
That is most certain.
But I am very sorry, good Horatio, that to Laertes I forgot myself. For by the portraiture of my cause I see the image of his. I will court his favors.
Your lordship is right welcome back to Denmark.
I humbly thank you. Dost thou know this waterfall?
No, my good lord.
Sweet lord, if your lordship were at leisure, I should impart a thing to you from his majesty, yeah?
I will receive it, sir, with all diligence of spirit. Put your bonnet to his right use, it's for the head.
I thank your lordship. It is very hot.
No, methinks it is very cold. The wind is northerly.
It is indifferent cold indeed, my lord, yes.
Yet methinks it is very hot and sultry for my complexion.
Exceedingly, my lord, it is very sultry as 'twere. I cannot tell how. Kenapa saya cakap macam itu? Because 谁怪我？他们以为我笨蛋，他们以为我不能讲好英语。来吧。Sweet lord, if your lordship were at leisure, I should really impart a thing to you from his majesty.
I shall really receive it, sir, with all diligence of spirit.
My lord, his majesty bade me signify to you that he has laid a great wager on your head, you know. Sir here is newly come to court Laertes. Believe me, an absolute gentleman full of most excellent differences. You are not ignorant to what excellence Laertes is, right? I mean, sir, for his weapon.
What is his weapon?
Rapier and dagger.
Well, that's 2 of his weapons, but well?
The king, sir, hath laid that in a dozen passes between yourself and him, he shall not exceed you by 3 hits. He hath laid on 12 for 9, and it will come to an immediate trial if your lordship would vouchsafe an answer.
How if I answer no?
Oh, yeah. My lord, I know not what to say.
Sir, I will walk here a while. It is the breathing time of day with me. Let the blades be brought. If the king holds his purpose, I will win for him, and I can. And if not, I shall gain nothing but my shame and the odd hit.
I commend my duty to your lordship.
You will lose at this wager.
I do not think so. Since he went into France, I have been in continual practice. I shall win at the odds.
If your mind dislike anything, obey it. I shall forestall their repair hither and say you are not fit.
No, not a whit, not a whit, Horatio. We defy augury. There is a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, it is not to come. If it be not to come, will be now. If it be not now, yet it will come. Readiness is all. Since no man knows aught of what he leaves, what is it to leave betimes? No. Let be. Let be.
Hamlet, take that hand from me.
Give me your pardon, sir. I've done you wrong, but pardon it, as you are a gentleman. Sir, this presence knows, and you must needs have heard how I am punished with sore distraction. What I have done that might your honor, nature, and exception roughly awake, I here proclaim was madness. Was it Hamlet wronged Laertes? Never Hamlet. If Hamlet be from himself taken away, and when he's not himself does wrong Laertes, Hamlet does it not, Hamlet denies it. Who does it then? Is madness. If it be so, then Hamlet is of the faction that is wronged. His madness is Hamlet's enemy. Sir, in this audience, let my disclaiming from a purposed evil free me so far in your most generous thoughts that I have shot mine arrow o'er the house and hurt my brother.
I am satisfied in nature and do receive your honored love like love and will not wrong it.
I embrace it freely. And will this brother's wager frankly play? Come the blades.
Well, cousin Hamlet, you know this wager.
Aye, my good lord, your grace has laid the odds on the weaker side.
I do not think so. I've seen you both, and since you are better, we have therefore odds. Now, if Hamlet give the first or the second hit, the king shall drink to Hamlet's better breath, and in the cup a pearl shall I throw, richer than that which 4 successive kings and Denmark's crown have worn. Give me the cup. Now the king drinks to Hamlet. Come, begin, and you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come, sir.
Come, my lord.
What? Judgment? I gave a very palpable hit.
Very well then. Again.
Stay, give me the cup. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. The king drinks to your health. Give him the cup.
Nay, faith, I'll play this bout first, set it by a while. Come again, sir. Another hit! What say you?
Touch, I do confess.
Our son shall win.
Here, Hamlet, take my napkin, rub thy brow. The queen caresses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
You do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you. Probacz. Probacz mnie.
The poison cup. It's too late.
Come, let me wipe thy face.
My lord, I will hit him now.
Oh, I do not think so.
Yet 'tis almost against my conscience.
Come, Laertes! You must dally! I fear you make a wanton of me.
Say you so? Come then.
Nothing, neither way. They come again. Oh, look at the queen there. Take me on both sides. I see my
Unjustly slain with my own treachery.
Well, how does the queen?
She swoons to see bleed.
No, no. The drink, oh dear Hamlet. Це вино я випила. Отруту, I am poisoned.
Oh, villainy! Treachery, let the doors be locked! Treachery, sing it out!
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. The treacherous instrument is in thy hand. And abated and envenomed, it turned itself on me. And lo, here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poison, the king's to blame.
The point envenoms too. Then venom, do thy work.
He is justly served. It is a poison tempered by itself. Come, noble Hamlet, exchange forgiveness with me. Mine and my mother's death come not on thee, nor thine on me.
Then make thee free of it. I am dead. Thou livest. Report to me in my cause a right to the unsatisfied. Had I but time, I could tell thee. But let it be. I am dead. Oh God, what a wounded name I leave behind. If ever thou didst hold me in thy heart, tell my story. I die. I do prophesy the election, lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice. The rest is sign.
Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
Where is this side?
Honest you would see, if aught of woe or wonder cease your search.
This glory cries on Hamlet. Oh, proud death! What feast is toward thine eternal cell that thou so many princes and shot, so bloodily has struck?
The sight is dismal. Let me speak to the yet unknowing world how these things came about, so shall ye hear of carnal, bloody, and unnatural acts, of accidental judgments, of casual slaughters, deaths put on by cunning and force in cause. And in this upshot, purposes mistook, fallen on the inventor's head. All this can I truly deliver.
Let us haste to hear it. For me, with sorrow I embrace my fortune. I have some rights of memory in this kingdom, which now, to claim my vantage, does invite me. Let 4 captains bear Hamlet like a soldier to the stage, for he was likely, had he been put on, to have been proved most royally. And for his passage, the soldier's music and the rites of war speak loudly for him. Take up the bodies. Such a sight as this comes the field, but here shows much amiss. Go! Bid the soldiers shoot!